Make it happen. So my life is changing and it's changing pretty quickly. I figured I'd start documenting it before it potentially blows up, and then we have no proof of it all. So about 2 weeks ago, I finally moved into my brand new apartment. I have been living with mommy and daddy for 26 years of my life, and I just got to the point where I felt like if nothing changes, nothing is going to change. I have been doing what I'm doing for far too long and I was way too comfortable, so something had to give. I just moved in. I'm loving it. It's going better than expected. But I got a story for you. A few weeks ago, I actually went to church. I gave my life to Christ this year. And early this year, I started going to church. I've been relying heavy on faith. And this specific Sunday, just a few weeks ago, I had a lady pray over me. And I don't know if it's because what I was wearing. I was wearing, kind of street clothes, basketball shorts. I had just came from a cruise. Anyways, she saw me looking athletic, and I don't know if that's the reason why, but she spoke a vision upon my life that I have not been this excited about something in quite some time. She asked me, Marcos, do you play sports? This is in the middle of prayer, right? She asked me, Marcos, do you play any sports? I said, yeah, I play sports. She says, I don't know if you play basketball. I don't know if you play pickleball. I'm like, Melinda, I play it all. Like, I literally play all sports. And she says, the Holy Spirit is telling me that I can see you revolutionizing the sports industry. I said, is this lady crazy? I've never met this woman in my life. I said, is this woman crazy? Like revolutionizing the sports industry? Like I'm not even that good at sports. But it was that word revolutionizing that really like steered my heart, because my life is always like revolving around content, and everything that I've been doing is like sales related and business. But I learned to like that. However, sports, I truly love that. I've been doing sports since a young boy, and I'll do sports to the day I die. So mixing sports with content creation, I'm like, bro, this is like, if I can make something happen with that, that is a dream come true. So I started to think about it, revolutionize. How am I going to revolutionize the sports industry? How am I going to combine faith with sports and make something explosive out of it? And I started thinking, I'm like, what's special about sports? And I realized after high school, after college, like there is nowhere to go anymore to make friends. You can go to a bar and you can go to a club, but those places, like you outgrow that at a certain point and there is nowhere else to go. I mean, like you don't want those people to elevate you to the next point of your life. They're stuck. They're stuck where they're at. That's what they like to do. They like to get drunk. They like to get high. They like to go to clubs. They like to get lost in the sauce. They're distracted. And if you wanted to get to the next level, you can't be with those people. You need a good group of people, but there's nowhere to go to find these people. And so I said, you know what, bro? Sports is the one thing where people can get together and you don't have to get drunk. It doesn't cost a lot of money and you build genuine friendships. I mean, you can literally pull up to a rec center. You can pull up to a pickleball court. You could go anywhere. And within 5 minutes of you kind of like collabing and building good chemistry, you're like, I like this guy. Like he's funny, got good chemistry, and then you go end up getting lunch. And then next thing you know, you're in a group chat and you're boys. And those people, you find like-minded people in the sports world. So I said, you know what, bro? I'm not specifically gifted in any sport. I'm not going to the NBA. I'm not going to the MLB. But number one, I am a hell of a networker. And number two, I'm pretty good at sports. I'm not the bestest, but I'm pretty good. I play basketball. I play pickleball. I play volleyball. I play baseball. I'll do whatever. And so I can unite a lot of people in a lot of areas, in a lot of sports. I said, that's how I'm going to do it. So many people are lost in the sauce and they still have their high school friends, because if they let their high school friends go, they have nobody. And I rather stick with my two friends, even though I know they're not the best for me, than be lonely. I said, I'm going to change that. These people, if they want to get to the next level, they need better companionship. And so I'm going to use sports. What God revealed to me is I'm going to use sports to build a faith-based community and get these people closer to God and closer to people that are just like them. So that's what's going on right now. I'm like, all right, I don't even know what to do, but I guess I could throw like a little basketball event at a local park. I threw a random post on Instagram. Favor, bro. Straight favor. This post went viral. I did 3 posts. All 3 of them went super viral. I literally had to stop promoting it because I'm like, dude, this is overwhelming. I thought there was going to be maybe 20 people signing up, friends, close friends, maybe, and maybe a couple randoms. Bro, this started spreading to old people that I used to live with in Miami, middle school friends, high school friends, baseball friends, basketball friends, complete randoms, coaches, rappers, D1 players. I'm like, whoa, what is going on right now? But this is God's work. Like, God literally spoke this over my life, and I literally feel like I am just being obedient. And that's what happens when you're obedient. There is favor. For far too long, I was doing things my way, and I got to a point. It just so happens I got to a breaking point about a week before that. I'm like, God, I'm so tired of living life my way. For some reason, as much as I try to change, there's always this little version, the old version of me that always pulls me down, and it just sneaks back in. I'm tired of that. I just want to let go. I want to surrender it all to you, God. Like, I'm tired of doing things my way. I give it to you. You take the driver's seat and I'll ride shotgun and I'll have it your way, man. Like, just take over my life. Please, I beg you. My life is good already. I can't even imagine if I just surrender it to you. And literally 1 week later is when he reveals that vision, and I have been on fire. So my first event is tomorrow. The event is called Hooping in Heaven. I was thinking to myself, what would basketball look like? What would it sound like in heaven? And so, listen, I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm a little nervous. I'm super excited because I was expecting 20 people, and there might literally be 50, 70, 80 people. And I've never thrown an event before, but you know what? I got God by my side. I got AI, ChatGPT. I got all that. So I've coordinated the whole event. I'm honestly at peace. I think it's going to be amazing. And this is going to be the first of many. I can see us going to a bunch of cities. I can see us going to a bunch of states. And the whole ultimate goal is to bring people closer to their faith, point people to God, give him all the glory, give him all the praise. Because he's changed my life. I've done life my way for so long, and it was good, but my life is getting great. And I have so much faith. Moving into a brand new apartment, changing careers, listening to God, doing what he's demanding of me. And my faith has never been this strong. So if you don't know God, I highly recommend, I'm pointing you his way. But all I can do is really live life and show the proof of his love, because he's really touched me. I'm going to keep you guys updated with the event. I'm super excited. That's going to be my next video. Let's see how it goes. I love you. Let's go.